3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Bot Podcast. My name's Tucker.
I'm Chris.
And welcome to this week's topic. But wait! This isn't just any old topic. Welcome to Bot News. Chris, take us away with our first topic of the day.
Alright, so in news, gaming news specifically, the Mortal Kombat rating has came out for majority of the overall spanning of games, and they got an 8. I'm gonna be playing the game live Monday, I believe is that when it comes out. So it's gonna show up definitely in our rating videos.
Yeah.
Because it's a fighting game as an 8 is a huge deal.
So is this rating more of one, how does this rating work? Because you said the game hasn't come out yet. So, is this a rating people who have, given the game of, how excited they are for it? Or,
It's most of the people who rate it are people who have the game early or who have pre-ordered and got the early access.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's how most of the ratings work. It's kind of like the movies. You get a Rotten Tomatoes score of this, critic score, but the movie doesn't come out for 2 weeks.
Right.
So it's one of those situations. I think
Okay.
they gave this rating out a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Gotcha.
very, very interesting.
Very interesting.
Back to you.
Back to me. Oh, what's that? I'm just hearing from our announcers or producers, whichever one it is, because I don't know a news set. This just did. Tech giant Microsoft made headlines in early 22 by announcing its intentions to buy Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion.
Yep.
I don't know about you, but that's a lot more money than I'll ever see in my life.
That's another Tuesday.
That's actually been a really hot topic recently because people are concerned that that's just going to make Microsoft too powerful. I don't want to say a monopoly, but a monopoly company. So
it won't.
It won't, but it just
not even close. But the thing is, the whole argument that was going on, because they were supposed to buy it, but the problem is PlayStation, and I can't think of the other. It's the FCA, or it's one of the the 3-letter word things.
Yeah, no, I got you.
They put a hold on it so that they wouldn't have. So they would have bought this I think at the beginning of the year, close to, but I think they are officially going through with the merger.
Well,
Which is
actually,
interesting.
there was another thing that was holding them back. There was a lot of countries that were already have approved the merger and were ready to go up with it. You want to know the one country that hasn't
the
approved?
UN?
No, it's the U.S.
Oh, yeah.
It's the U.S. It literally says, as of right now, the merger is currently pending in the United States.
That will pass, though.
Everywhere else has already been yeah, no, you're good to go. Let's do it. And then the U.S. is
well, I know the UN was stopping it for a while too. But the whole, even Google was trying to sue, saying that it's a monopoly on cloud gaming. But you can do cloud gaming. Google has
no room to talk. It literally fell apart with it. What was that? Stadia. It has no room to talk about anything.
It's not Xbox's fault that no one wanted to play on our TV and do cloud play, and it doesn't make any sense.
It could not have released at a worse timing.
Oh, it was yeah. But I think the merger will come through. I think this would be great for especially Switch. Switch is getting Call of Duty on the Switch.
Yeah.
Which is the first time since
that's gonna be weird.
Then what is it? The Wii?
Mm-hmm.
It's the first time since the Wii.
Dude, the Wii U, absolutely love that gaming system. I want to own one day.
The Wii U?
Yes.
Dude, it's one of the worst Nintendo.
No, I
consoles.
love that. I love that. It's so much fun. I can't tell you how many hours that I would play on that thing.
Are you talking about the Wii U that has the big screen?
That has basically an iPad that you basically sit there and that's what you play on.
That's kind of
so
one of the
much
worst
fun.
Nintendo consoles.
No, don't even.
Yep.
No, you're so wrong.
Okay.
I'm sorry, news anchor Chris, but you're not coming through that well.
It's
whatever
pretty
you're saying.
stormy out
Yeah, it's
here.
pretty stormy. I can't hear what you're
This,
saying. You must be wrong. Let's just move on to the next topic before you say more wrong stuff.
okay, so most of mine are gonna be Mortal Kombat related. Just game just popped out. I didn't realize I was doing a lot of Mortal Kombat related. But Mortal Kombat is because this is huge in game. Mortal Kombat is not doing a crossplay when the game drops. It will be coming later on, which is huge because of the fact that a lot of people who play this is on different consoles. I don't know if this means they just said crossplay isn't coming, so I don't know if this means PC with Xbox or Xbox with PlayStation or like all of that. Like, so we'll see how that goes, how long it also takes them, because there's a lot of games, Cyberpunk, that said they were going to do multiplayer, did not do multiplayer.
Yeah, are they even gonna come back to that though? Because last time I remember, they just trashed the idea altogether because of how bad the launch was. They just kind of said, "Yeah, no."
Breaking, I don't have this even down, but the new DLC is coming out for that game. They just dropped the trailer and it
Ooh.
looks phenomenal. It looks so good. One of the it's just a phenomenal
Yeah.
trailer.
You want to
I was
talk
about
about breaking news? Breaking news! GTA 6 just announced. I'm just kidding. We all know that's not happening.
Here Live, they're sponsoring, not a sponsor, Wish, but okay. What do you have next?
What do I have next? I didn't. Oh man. All right. This one.
We're
This
a
one's next.
professional branch of the news
Yeah,
here.
we're
At
professionals here. We wear stuff
at the
that fits.
at the BOT news
At Bot News,
every month.
everything we give is consistent news that is real. It is
Yeah,
real. We
real.
promise.
A
Now, how
hundred
much we
percent.
go into it, I don't know. Like this next topic that I'm hearing about now from our producers. This just in, Warner Bros. Says Harry Potter in DC. Oh, I messed it up already. Let me restart and read that over again. Warner Bros. Says Harry Potter in Lord of the Rings are underused products.
There's a problem with the thing popping out the words. Someone's in the
Yeah,
background.
someone's typing them wrong.
Jimmy's in the back. I think he fell asleep.
Yeah, we're gonna fire him anyway. We'll get our people on that. Hey, Bobby, get right on that. All right, thank you.
Get him out of here.
Yeah,
I
Bobby will
heard
take care of
about
that.
I heard about that. I don't under. I mean, I guess that it makes sense. Like Harry Potter's only put the TV show or the movies. Nothing like a couple games.
True, but it feels like it's one of those deals where it's like how, especially I'm thinking more on the Lord of the Rings side, where like they put out all the movies and everything. It's like those
hmm
those are good. That is good. The way it started is good. The way it ended. So
I
should
don't.
they even tap into that again and
I
risk
I
screwing it up?
I do think so, but they need to make their own story that has nothing to do with the mainline story, either years in the future or years in the past.
Yeah.
About like they could do one about a farmer dad in the that lives in the middle
Mhm.
of the orcs and the fucking
Yeah.
like the elves or something, and so he has to try and make his same family survive this fucking huge war.
Mhm.
Like something stupid like that,
Yeah.
like a little thing like that. Because you could easily fuck it up. I haven't seen
That's the
the
thing.
Amazon. I haven't seen the Amazon one that they put out, but also wasn't Amazon's fault because Amazon was only given like in between book one and two, so they can't talk about book one and they can't talk about book two. So they're like, good luck.
No
You can
comment on the beginning or the end, but this middle part is
Yeah,
really
they can
good.
only talk about the middle. They cannot, and they're supposed to tell a story. So what they've had now is, I mean, it's as good as what they could get.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess that makes sense. I could say it's underused products, but it's again, I'd be really concerned that they'd try to tap into these things that were really well ended and just had a really
I
well-rounded
mean,
story, and then are just gonna absolutely botch it. But I guess that's
I
a risk
think
anybody takes whenever you start something
I'm,
up. So
I see more on the like the game side so far, like Untapped and games totally makes sense. Like there's so many more games you can do for Lord of the Rings. There's
Yeah.
so many more games for Harry
I
Potter.
mean,
Look how big Harry Potter was,
well,
that
I was about
game.
to say the biggest game that came out for Harry Potter was that recent one. I'm trying to remember the actual name of it.
And
It's Harry
it
Potter.
was kind of empty too.
Was it? Isn't it just called? What is it called? The new Harry Potter game that came out. It's Harry Potter
Uh,
something.
I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, so I
Um,
watched some
let
gameplay,
let
but I wasn't
me
like,
let me ask our
oh,
let me ask our producers real quick what the new Harry Potter game is. Oh,
yeah.
what's that? What's that, Jeff? Uh, it's coming through. It's quite choppy.
He's new.
He's
Jeff's new
new.
here.
Uh,
He's
uh.
his
Oh,
little.
that's what it is. Hogwarts Legacy. That's
Yep,
what it's
knew
called.
it, knew
Thank
it.
you, Jeff. Appreciate that.
You deserve a raise.
Yeah.
We'll cut Tucker's salary. We'll give you
We're
a
actually
raise.
cutting Chris's. Sorry, Chris. You actually
I
read that
actually
wrong.
don't get
The
paid
the
here.
teleprompt. Oh, the teleprompter. Well, the teleprompter should have been telling you that you're actually fired. So, that's. I'm pretty sure that's what should have been coming through. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Is that Bob? Is that what you meant to put? What?
um,
That is what you meant to put.
let's move on.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, there's untapped. For games, I feel like there's definitely untapped.
Yeah.
There's apparently and for that, for the Harry Potter game, there's actually an American schools, and I think they're all named after Native American uh like tribes.
Mhm.
But I'm not a fully know. That's kind of something I heard. But yeah, they said DC too, right?
Uh. Yes. DC,
DC
Harry
for sure.
Potter, and Lord of the Rings.
DC for sure. DC has been I love DC. It's my favorite over Marvel. It's a dumpster fire, complete dumpster fire
Yes.
of movies. There are some movies, some gems. I heard Blue Beetle's really good. It's supposed to come out I think this weekend,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna watch it if it is.
I've been
Uh,
interested to watch it. I saw the trailer
it
on it.
looks so good.
The way he
Aquaman
like
2,
transforms into the Blue Beetle, it's kind of disturbing, but like
yeah.
other than that, it looks pretty good.
Well, that's just his first time.
Yeah.
His first time ever. It's because it connects to his spine. So if they try to remove it, it kills the host.
Yeah.
Which is
Ugh.
imagine if Superman had one, dude. It'd be insane.
Dude, for real.
But yeah, the Aquaman 2 trailer came out. They barely showed Amber Heard. We all know why, because she's crazy.
But they still let her
Anyway,
play in it and couldn't find
well,
somebody
they have
else.
to. They
They
already
don't
made the
have to.
movie. Yeah,
Oh.
they already made the movie, and
Recast.
they already contracted. But
Well,
okay,
moving
so
on.
the next thing is Ubisoft's X Defiance was delayed because of the rejected. It was rejected by Xbox and PlayStation allegedly. Which I don't know why.
X
Um,
Defiance. What's X Defiance again? Run it by me.
so if you're a Ubisoft fan, a little fanboy Ubisoft girl, um, and you like Siege,
Oh!
what's the other games? Ghost Recon. I can't think of that one. It's like Ghost Recon with
Extraction.
no. It has like the eyes like this, and then it has like another eye like this. It's like green. The Ghost Recon something. If you know what I'm talking about, just post in the comment or something. It's Ghost Recon something. And then there's another one. I want to say Watchdog or Ghost Dog. I think it's Watchdog. But
Watch
you
Dogs,
play
yeah.
as there's like there's different factions, and each one has two characters. Each one has two different classes.
Yeah.
I prefer Ghost Recon because your passive is your bullets do fire damage, so it does extra damage. It's like a siege gunplay, but it's Call of Duty movement.
Yeah,
Really
you
fun,
already know
really
your boy's getting this
interesting.
game.
Yeah, it's it was free. It's supposed to come out free. Yeah, which is really surprising.
I'm definitely getting this game.
They did a free like pass. Me and my friend played. Uh, phenomenal. I had so much fun. So much. One of my favorite. It was one of my favorite time like playing Call of Duty game like that. I was like,
Yeah.
this I'm having a great time. All
Yeah.
I want to do is play this. I haven't had that feeling like a game shooter like that since Black Ops 2.
Oh wow.
Uh, so I was like, man, I want to play this, but it ended. For me and my friend, everything went smooth. I didn't get kicked from the lobby. I didn't get kicked uh like at all. I found lobbies super fast.
Mm.
Everything was working for me and my friend for Xbox, and we usually have the shit luck for that type of stuff. So I think I don't know the reasoning behind this. Have you heard anything about it? Or is
Um,
this your first time hearing about X
I
Defiant?
so after you said X Defiance, I that rung a bell. I heard some stuff on it, but I didn't hear that allegedly that PlayStation and Xbox were rejecting it. I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
That's wild.
I looked it up and saw some stuff on it, and I don't know if that's the true thing. That's just what I kept on seeing in some articles. So that's why I said allegedly,
Mm.
because I don't know if that's the full truth or if that's what people were just saying.
Yeah.
Uh, we're an underfunded news thing here. We couldn't do the full research.
We just had to close down our fact checking department, so
Yeah,
we don't
yeah,
actually
yeah.
know if any of this is true or not.
What we like to do here at the Bot News is I just come up with a guess. He says yes or no on the guess, and that's your news.
Yeah. We
Thank you.
we we have some staff in the background who are helping us this entire time, telling us what to say, and that's
We
about
do
it.
not pay well.
We don't pay well. Jeff, we love you. Thank you for sticking around.
Yep, yep. Oh,
Jeff
your
and Bob.
family? Jeff, stop talking about your family. They would be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, no, they're okay.
Anyway.
Anyway, moving on. Here's some more news that
Hit
shouldn't
me
come
with it.
across as surprising. Uh, thank you. Starfield already has a lot of mods, which
I
isn't
saw that.
surprising because usually with the newer games, those mods pop out very, 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 very fast.
Yep,
So
yep, yep.
that's not super surprising, but that actually transitions into another topic I have on here. No Man's Sky having one of its best months in a very long time.
Really?
Yeah, they were looking at their player count, and this month, or it might have been last month, was just astronomically higher than any time
Oh
before.
yeah,
Because we
I
know
heard
No
that.
Man's Sky, like when it first released, was actually sitting at one of the worst games to ever come out whenever it first was released, just because of how bad it was. It didn't line up with any of the trailers. The lore was so bad. The gameplay was just
Well,
awful. It
okay,
was boring.
so
But then
it
they've been
wasn't
working on it. They've been adding things to it. They've been reworking pieces,
it
and it
wasn't
has
the
gotten
worst
better.
though. Like it still had a
Allegedly, it's
it.
on one of the top charts for being one of the worst games to release.
So I went back and because I was looking at that and I looked back at some other stuff on it. It still had one of the biggest launches and acceptance for like people just playing it and accepting whatever they had
Mm-hmm.
in game history.
True,
Um,
but then
it
right
did
after
not.
everybody accepted that is when it went south.
Yeah, it started to go south on some things. People were, but that was only for about like a week or two, and then people did actually start to come around and it was like, hey, these things I hate about it, I don't really care. The game's good. For me
Yeah.
personally, as a personal opinion, not news anchor, beat sheriff opinion, I not a fan of the game. It's not for me.
News anchor Nameless
It's
Pilot
just,
agrees with you.
uh,
I played the
it's
game
just.
as well. Not
Oh, did
fun.
you?
Yes, I
It
did.
just.
Matter of
It
fact,
was.
I played this game with my friend Brody. We sat down. We both saw the game. We're like, dude, this game's awesome. It's like about space. The lore looks really cool. And then I got into it. I was like, what the hell is this? I sat down. You
Yeah.
can't understand any language. You need to spend 20 years to be able to even understand a sentence that an alien says. The lore in the game is impossible to find, besides the first mission where it's like, whoa,
Mhm.
this is what it's about? That's crazy. And then you actually like get in an open world. It's like, where did it all go? The
It.
ships in the game. I had a D tier ship off the bat, and then I got an S tier ship.
Oh yeah.
No difference at all. No difference. Capital ship. I had a same deal. I had like a Type C off the bat. Then I got a S tier capital ship. No difference. Maybe like a little bit more storage, but other than that, it was utterly pointless to like be
So
worrying
what
about the tiers.
you're supposed to customize it. My phone is going really crazy. You're supposed to customize it, and that's why you like the reason why the tier system for that. For me it was very confusing. I can see where it's very confusing for other people. So with that, you're supposed to customize the ship, and you get more stuff that you can put on the ship because you have an S tier ship. B, you can't. For me,
Yeah, but it just didn't change any of the base stats. I get that it was supposed to you were supposed to have like more variation with what you upgrade, but that's still a D tier ship and an S tier ship should not have literally the exact same base tier stats.
oh yeah,
Like
base tier,
the
yeah.
base stats that you start off with should still be different because an S tier ship still should be astronomically better than a D tier
See,
ship.
I had no problem with the actual like ship parts, the ship issue for me, or yes, ship, but not like the customization and dealing with that. For me, it was more of it was too much for me to focus on the battle and then trying to give myself gravity and increase my ship stuff.
Yeah.
Again, if you seen our rant video about co-op, go check that out. Pause this, go check it out. What I talked about and how how now that you played it, that would be a perfect scenario for co-op.
Yeah. Well, so there is co-op in the game,
I don't
right?
think so at all. No, there's no
Yeah.
co-op.
Well, cuz you
There's
can
n
invite your friend and like they can be in the same world as you.
I've never seen that. I don't think that's what that is.
Hold on, let me hey Jeff, can you fact check this for me? Thank you. Jeff is going to fact check this for me. We're going to check real quick to make sure that
If
you're
if
wrong.
if if it was, then you guys did not play Starfield, and that was a different game.
No, we played No Man's Sky.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Starfield this whole time. Oh wow. Well, that is a
What was that, Bob? Moving on. The producer's saying to move
anyway.
on. Our stock prices are currently dropping. Chris, move on.
Anyway,
Move on.
Borderlands developers Gearbox is allegedly selling their company. They're looking for buyers, that's huge. Gearbox is a huge. It's
That
made one
is
of the biggest franchises of all time. Like
Microsoft will
Borderlands,
probably buy it.
who I wish. I'm an Xbox fanboy. I would love if Microsoft. I mean, it makes sense
Well, I'm
because
being
of
on. I'm
course
just being honest. Like it seems like anything that has a for sale sign on Microsoft is just like, you know what? I'll buy that.
they're doing that because of the well. Also, PlayStation has bought a. I think, from my understanding from the lawsuit, they've bought more companies than Xbox has. Xbox has just bought bigger
Xbox. Yeah, I was about
companies.
to say they bought the bigger name companies.
Yeah, which is hey, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I'm going to uh look this up real fast, but I'm pretty sure uh the Gears of War series is actually owned by or made like not owned by, but what's the word I'm thinking about? Uh developed? Is that the word?
Uh,
Yeah, I think they developed
Jeff says it is developed.
because it's 2K. 2K I believe owns Gearbox or works with Gearbox. It's something along that line. It might just be uh like a partner. I don't know how the game companies work. There's so many like
There's too much
it could
there.
yeah, there's like there's a lot of like oh, this game company is made by this, and then you look into it and it's like three other game companies actually helped made the
Yeah,
game.
for
But
real.
that's a huge deal though. Still huge deal. It's sad to see this company having to sell, or I'm assuming if they don't sell that they just go out of business.
They'll be bought
I
by somebody. There ain't no way they're not gonna be. They will be bought and they'll stay open. But
I mean,
that
I hope so.
that actually is a good transition because talking speaking about PlayStation because you did mention that. You want to know something else that's coming to PlayStation soon?
Spider-Man 2,
Roblox.
Roblox. Also,
Roblox is coming to PlayStation very soon, which is surprising because I thought it was already on I thought it was already on Roblox. I thought it was already on PlayStation, but apparently I was wrong.
I thought the same thing.
I could
I
have sworn that it was on PlayStation, but I guess
really,
not.
it's only on Xbox, huh?
Yeah,
That's wow.
yeah, that's what I said. I sat there after I read that. I was like, there ain't no way. And I had Bob fact check that for me. He's like, yeah, yeah, no, that's right.
That's crazy.
It's pretty wild.
That I'm lost for words. I honestly thought it was always on PlayStation.
Yeah, I did too. That's what I'm saying, dude. That it
I didn't.
was. I was like, wow.
To be fair, I didn't know that Minecraft was only on Xbox for a little bit before they made it non-exclusive
Yeah,
because Xbox
but that happened. I want to say
has
that happened a while ago.
yeah. This was like 2014-ish
Yeah,
time. But yeah, that's
isn't that weird?
I I don't know what else to say, but wow.
Yeah,
I thought it was on there. That's surprising. Good for them. Good for PlayStation.
yeah. Roblox about to make a lot more money.
Mhm.
But anyways,
Let me
Chris, back to you.
let me check my notes. The another Mortal Kombat one. Because it's a brand new game. The John Claude Van Damme, and this is my last one I have. John Claude Van Damme is going to be in Mortal Kombat, which if you looked and researched, you'll find out that he was actually supposed to be the game was supposed to be about him.
Hmm.
It was supposed to be a blood sport game. Um, but he said no. Somehow it either got he didn't fully get it, his developer or his like manager said no, or he got a hold of it. He was doing movies and he couldn't have time, so
Right.
he said no. So it's been, I believe it's 30 years in the making, and he wasn't in any of those games, and now he's finally in it as a skin for the character he was supposed to be, which is Johnny Cage.
Oops.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
at least he's getting with the program now.
he's finally in it. He looks good. Uh, I'm super excited to play him again. Beat Sheriff Monday. Uh, so I'm excited to see what that's going on with and seeing how his finishers and all that will go in.
Yeah. Very nice.
What else do you have?
I have a little bit more here that Jeff is telling me about. Next thing up on the list, Spider-Man 2 has leaked images of Venom and Craven, if I'm correct, in a
Oh, yeah,
is
Craven the
this
Hunter.
was this leaked footage from a trailer or from I don't know where this leaked images are coming from, but they have leaked
Probably
images.
it was probably Peter Parker if I would come up with something.
Yes.
He is
Peter
he does work.
Parker is from the video game is leaking images of
Yep,
Venom and
it's
Craven in Spider-Man 2.
crazy. It's
It is
crazy.
quite wild.
I heard about that. I saw some of the pictures. I'm pretty excited, but I'm not, again, I'm not a PlayStation person. I wish PlayStation would make that a non-exclusive,
Hmm.
charge us a little bit extra. Um,
Oh,
like for that, it would sell. It would sell. People would buy it.
it would. I definitely know. I'd buy it if it was on
Like if
Xbox.
made it like 80 or $100
Nope,
with all
never
the
mind. I would not buy
with
it.
I mean games now are already
Your
70
boy is
bucks.
not getting paid enough as a news anchor to be getting that or to be paying for that type of astronomically expensive
This
game.
is actually all green screen. I'm living in a box currently.
I am living outside on the
Yeah,
streets.
yeah,
This is all I'm grabbing power from the public library.
yeah.
That is how I'm powering right now. Please
Um,
help me. There's a donation in the bottom. No.
um, I don't even know what to say. Uh, so the Spider-Man's screenshots, I saw those. They look amazing. I wish I could play the game. I believe it's coming out as co-op. There's been just rumors of co-op. then some of the developers said no co-op, and some of the developers say co-op. So I'm like, make up your mind. I'm kind of
Make
glad
up
it
your
isn't
mind.
on.
Just choose.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not on Xbox, kind of, because then I don't have to like be like consistent, be like, "Oh, is it? Is it
Yeah.
not?"
Right.
But our PlayStation fans out there, the more you know.
For real.
Doo-doo-doo.
Moving on to our next topic. Here's an interesting one. Only Up was pulled from the Steam Workshop, or not Workshop, but just from the Steam Games platform by its creator.
Yeah, because of anxiety.
Anxiety.
Allegedly he said because of anxiety. It was just he put that game out during like COVID. Oh no, he put the game out to work with his anxiety or something.
Hmm.
I believe it's one of the two. And it was too much for him to deal with, so he went ahead and pulled it because it blew up more than what he wanted to. He just wanted to, I guess, play it and have a couple of friends play it or something.
And it,
And
like, took
it blew
off.
up. It blew up so big that Fortnite has uh there's replica game modes inside Fortnite people have made.
I'm not surprised about that. With the sandbox game mode in Fortnite, you can basically create whatever you want. I mean, people have made
Oh yeah.
any type of video game out there. People have made a game mode in the Fortnite sandbox. So, like,
Oh, pretty much. There
yeah,
were some weird ones.
there
There were
are.
some
Oh,
definitely
don't get
some
me
weird
wrong. There
ones.
are some weird ones. There's some pretty goofy ones out there. But literally, any game that's made right now in Fortnite, there's a game mode for it, guaranteed. But
Oh yeah.
yeah. So I don't really have much more on that one. I never played the game. I honestly kind of forgot it existed.
Rage in I've never played that one. I played the Fortnite one and Rage. Ah, I wanted to throw my fucking controller and throw all my stuff out the window, and I don't even have a window downstairs. I was gonna make one with how hard I was throwing the stuff out there.
Yeah.
So I couldn't imagine the only up one. I've seen people do it, and it gives me anxiety watching
I
them play.
think I think I've seen like memes of people doing it where some guy fell off and like fell all the way back down and he just like his mic just maxed out with the screaming he was doing.
Yep, yep, yep.
But other than that, yeah, I've never played the game and I guess I never will because it's not on Steam anymore.
Yeah. It's the
But
Flappy Bird.
ooh, now here's some big news that Bob is telling me. This is a big one. This is a big one.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Unity closes two of its offices today following death threats for its upcoming, or for some plans it has for how people are going to pay for its games. Right now, Unity wants to plan out and make it where you have a small fee you have to pay to download its games. Yes, you heard me right. You have your fee you pay for the
What?
game, but then to download its games, you would pay an additional fee to Unity to download its game onto your platform.
So they just like, how do we uh I'm not trying to get into politics or anything, but they're like, let's do the America route.
Exactly.
And
No, that's exactly right.
you own this house? Well, we need taxes from the stuff that you already paid for.
Yeah. And like you just making sure that you understand me correctly. That means if you uninstall the games for any reason, reinstall the games
Well, I
at all,
wonder if
you
you
have
think
to
they would
pay a
add
fee.
that?
You
Well,
have to pay a fee. That, or at least this is
who
all allegedly because this is all that I've
what
read. But
yeah.
allegedly, when you
What games
reinstall
do
the
they
games,
make?
Unity,
Yeah.
here, let me.
While you look that up,
I'm having Bob tell me some games real quick.
that is, I think it's unacceptable. I think it's honestly
Uh,
it's disgusting.
Cuphead, Pokemon Go, Beat Saber, Rust, Subnautica, City Skylines, Hollow Knight, Hearthstone, Monument Valley, Fall Guys, My Friend Pedro, Far, Lone Sails, Pillars of Eternity, Return of the Obra Dinn, Gunfire Reborn, Rimworld, Escape Plan, Monument Valley 2, Genshin Impact, Outer Wilds, Dead Frontier, A Valley Without Wind, Tunic, Call of Colors, Subway Surfers, Escape from Tarkov, Kerbal
Oh,
Space
that's a huge
Program.
one.
Yeah, no, there are some bigger
I
titles
don't
on here
think
that Unity has made, and
I don't think
as
that
far as
I don't think that's Unity. is a game developer, is it? I think it's like one of those art things or something, or is it an actual developer?
Unity
Yeah,
is
is it like
I'm pretty
a code
sure
develop
they are
shoulder
Wii Sports. It's winning formula. Unity.
because
What here? I'll look it up real quick. What
Fall Guys
is
is I thought was an Epic thing.
Unity?
I could be
It's
wrong though.
Unity is a game engine.
Game, okay, so it's like Unreal Engine.
Yeah,
Why would you do that and think you're gonna get away with that when you have Unreal Engine 5 that people won't have to pay anything for? Once they buy
exactly.
Unreal Engine, and that is the best engine.
Yeah.
If you're not doing what the best engine is doing, no one's gonna use you. They just use Unreal
Yeah.
Engine 5.
Well, that's what I was about to say is the amount of backlash they've gotten from everybody. Xbox has said to them that this is a bad idea. PlayStation has said to them that this is a bad idea. Matter of fact, the like
Oh,
CEO or
Xbox.
like the big guy that owns the company was supposed to do like a conference over this somewhere, and he like canceled it altogether. Isn't speaking about it, and then literally the day later ended up closing two offices. I forget where, and they were in two completely different states, but closed two of them due to death threats because of this. So the
Yeah.
likelihood that this is
I
even going to go
mean,
through is so slim. It's just it was there.
I think what was happening is they are running out of money. No one's using their stuff because they're not doing their engines not really that good compared to Unreal Engine 5 blew up. It
Yep.
blew up. I mean, Fortnite, the fact that you can customize and make stuff in the Unreal Engine 5 engine
Hmm.
is huge. You have a lot of games that's been coming out, Unreal Engine 5. It's been amazing. So yeah, I think that's a stupid, ignorant, disgusting thing to do
Yeah.
to charge people
Allegedly to do.
allegedly to do. That's it just won't work, and I'm glad it won't work. And if they
Yeah.
do that,
Well, I
then
was about to say, like, even if they tried to pull this off, the amount of backlash they would get of
oh
people just dropping their games,
yeah.
they would go out of business. It
Or
there's
what they would do is they would just be like, well, if you want your game on this platform, then you're charging us the same price. You're not going to charge us anymore. So it is what it is, or you just won't put your game on there.
yeah,
And we will make another game like yours
exactly.
and make it free and more popular.
Right. Yeah.
So
But yeah,
that's
maybe they could have just been testing the waters to see people's reaction. If they did,
they screwed up.
they screwed up big time. But
It's like the Netflix
either way,
password
even if
thing.
they were planning, even if they were planning, if you were planning on doing that, that is just an outright stupid decision. Like I don't know what in your mind
It's
is like, let's put an additional fee on there after the
I
$80 people have to drop on a game nowadays anyway.
yeah.
Let's add an additional fee to that so that they can install the game, and they have to do that anytime they install it. So if they install a game, play for a while, uninstall it, and reinstall it later, they have to pay that small fee still.
Well, excuse me. Imagine if you down to install it, it's bugged, so you have to delete the game to reinstall it.
I
I would have a bonfire outside with my whole kind of system. I'm like, I'm done.
Yep. Yep. Same.
If that's where gaming would to head, I would just be
There
done.
ain't no way that's where gaming is
No,
headed. There
I
ain't no way.
I don't know why they would do that. It's like Netflix is with their password share. The first time they released it, they
Yeah.
lost like 1 million users
I mean, I'm
in
not
the first like
surprised.
yeah. They said they'd done it, but I
Well, who
still
knows?
have Netflix and
Yeah.
off that. I mean, don't come for me, Netflix.
Oh.
Next thing I
Anyways,
know, my still be
moving
gone.
on. The lawyers are telling Chris to stop talking for legal reasons. The lawyer, I think that yeah. What was that? Yeah, Jeff is telling you don't say anything else on that for legal
Just been
reasons.
promoted to a lawyer, right?
Just been promoted as of 2 seconds ago.
He is our lawyer. He is the janitor. He is the.
He is everything. But Bob is now telling me the final topic I have on here.
Hit me with it.
Apex Legends is nerfing one of its best guns, the Nemesis Burst AR. They are reducing its damage from 17 to 16 per round.
Good.
which honestly, and they're also increasing its ADS recoil. So I
Okay.
haven't touched that game in a solid 2 years. The last time I
Same.
picked up the game was I always try to hop on to play the Christmas train event. And with Mirage and the whole train deal, I always hop on to
I
play
don't
that.
know what that is.
I have not hopped on. Well the listeners know. The listeners know exactly what I'm talking about. But I have not hopped on that game to like play the actual like battle royale game mode in like 2 years. I played
Jesus.
I played it when it first launched because I was like, hey, like it's the lore's connected to Titanfall 2. Woo! Gotta play the game. And I
I
played
have.
all the way up through the Ash event where they introduced Ash and there was a story for her. I had a battle pass. I had everything. I played up to that point. After that, I fell out. There's a lot of things that have changed. There's a lot of
Oh
stuff
yeah.
they've added,
They
like the
reworked a
Nemesis
lot of
Burst
characters from
AR.
what I heard.
I have never used this Nemesis Burst AR. Never touched it once.
Hey, I have
At all.
the last news. I just came up. Really recently, the time that we're recording this. It's more important than what we're talking about now. Titanfall 2 updated and fixed their servers. You were no longer kicked from the game. I played multiple games. I found matches in less than a minute.
Are you
There was,
serious?
yep, there was over like 2,000 people on it. I actually sent you multiple videos. You should probably check your emails and
I,
stuff that I sent you.
I
Uh, I was actually streaming the game the other
where'd you
day.
send this on?
I sent it on, I think,
This
TikTok.
is big news.
Yep.
Why did you start with this,
Because I wanted to hit it at the end
bro?
and hit you with it. To get you with that. You could have been playing Titanfall 2, on Friday, and I didn't tell you. I'm sorry.
You're an asshole.
I sent you videos. You should watch the stuff I
You should
sent
have
you.
texted me.
So yeah, Titanfall 2. I found the game.
Oh.
He's
What's that,
done.
Jeff? We got it. We got to end it there.
Wrap
Tucker's
it
got
up,
a
wrap it
Tucker's
up.
got a video game to go play.
Yeah, it's they, and I guess they also added some other new things, from my understanding, rumored to the game. I think like maybe some attachments or some perks to the game. For the viewers who are just doing the audio version, Tucker has a huge smile on his face. He is so happy.
Tucker's ready to wrap this up. He has a video game to go play.
I mean, I think this is a. What is your opinion on that? What's your opinion on?
I'm happy, very happy that they finally came to their senses and came back and updated the game. You know what? I'm gonna take credit for this one. I've been calling him out.
Dude, once we started playing it, all
Dude,
of a sudden,
yes. Once we started playing, they're listening to us two
they're
specifically.
listening to the Bot podcast.
Yeah, they're listening to the Bob podcast. We called them out. We're like, dude, you need to update your game, and like they'd have. So I appreciate you guys for actually listening to us. We'll give you more feedback once we have a chance to play this update.
I just want
and
to
see
put
what's
out,
going
it's
on.
just not. It's not as fast as you would like, but I played 3.
At least you won't. There's no more timing out in 45 seconds, right?
I played 3 games. There's no. I found the game in less than about 3 minutes. I played 3 games, and not a single one I got kicked from, and the lobby was completely filled with real people.
And there was no like timing out issues because I know that was a big thing
Nothing.
was going on. Is like you could like be in the lobby or not even in the lobby, but like in the main
There
menu
was-
for like 45 seconds, and then the game would time you out.
Yeah, I didn't time out at all. Also, I couldn't. I didn't have enough time to customize my class before I found another game.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
They should do a remaster, Unreal Engine 5 version, or make a
Dude,
Battlefield 3.
imagine.
But I think this is a good place to stop.
Agreed.
I think. So everyone who's listening, if you guys haven't played or have opinions about what we've said, go ahead and leave it in the comments on YouTube or Spotify, or even go to our TikTok. We'll have a couple videos up in the next couple of days.
Yep.
Past when this video is up, so it's every Sunday. We usually pop this up Sunday, Monday. So we'll have some TikTok videos, Instagram videos on Monday, Tuesday. So go ahead and, or maybe even Wednesday. It's in between there. Whenever I get the time. So you comment on any one of those. Tell us that we're completely wrong, or tell us that you think some of these
We're
Unreal
allegedly
Engine-
wrong. We're allegedly
Yeah,
wrong.
allegedly wrong. Or you can tell us about your opinions on some of these engine games, or Titanfall 2 if you had the chance to play that. If you're excited about it as much as Tucker, and
No
for
one's more
our,
excited than me.
again for our listeners that are just listening, Tucker is currently wearing a suit for this bit. Um, I was not told about this until the last minute, so I was not prepared. I am just wearing a hoodie. Uh, so I'm doing a country news anchor. This is what they would wear.
I'm in the city right
Um,
now. Gotta
yep,
look
he's in the
nice.
city. Professional. With the background of the Star Destroyer ship
The
thing.
Venerator class. Venerator
Yeah,
class
get it
cruiser over
right,
there.
Chris.
Yeah, get it right. Get it right.
So go ahead and follow us on Twitch, for the Beach Sheriff and on Nameless Pilot. Follow us on Spotify for the bot podcast and YouTube, Instagram, uh, TikTok, and we'll see you later.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the Bot News with your news anchors Tucker and Chris. We'll see you guys next time. You all have a good day or night or evening or whenever you watch this.
Bye bye.
Bye.